You come to the right place if you're serious about change. Do you have money? Come here. I mean, I'm as straight as you can see. Natawa ako dun. Straight ka. Kalokohan talaga ng mga tao, oo. Anyway, welcome to my channel. I only want the Virgo who wants to change their life. That's it. Okay? If it's not, next, please. Especially right now, that you are pursuing what makes you you. Happiness, joy, and fulfillment. You've been praying for this. You want to find love. You want, you want everything new. You feel like this is my moment, is my chance. It's 2026. Because the stellium is happening in the fifth house. It's a past life merit. It's a merit from past life. Okay, it's a Bhagya house, meaning luck, opportunity. Okay. So, but here you can only access it from basically from your good deeds in the past life. So, if your life changes for the good, which means you did good in the past life, you saved an elephant, that kind of energy. That's a good, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, but I'm not asking you to save an elephant today. Okay. That's past life. Okay. So, I mean, you should have in the past. But here, of course, with stellium and then everything going on to the sixth house for the eclipse, I hope you land as a whole after March, okay? Because eclipse happening in the sixth house. I don't wish no ill to anyone, but you have to be more careful with your health. That's it. If there's anything I want you to look after for Virgo, health. All right. And before the sixth house, health, diseases, illnesses, you know that the fifth house is about happiness. You don't get sick if you're happy. You'll get sick when you're depressed, right? When you feel sad, when you feel this and that. So it's very important that the fifth house lord is in a good position. Because if it's not, these are the depressive people. I'm not talking about like, making fun of them, but that's in a chart. That's how it is. The ruler of your fifth house, which is Saturn, is in the seventh. I know where you're depressed. In your marriage. You're welcome. Just saying. Okay. There are very few single human beings who are not healthy. Ever wonder? Okay. They always, see, your friend who's married, always in the hospital. I'm kidding. No, that's what it is, though. Okay, so if your relationship and partnership, Saturn and Moon is in the seventh Virgo, if your relationship really makes you happy, fifth house, there is no reason for the sixth house to be active in the sense of like you're not healthy, you're suffering from chronic illnesses and diseases. So you better choose who you date because that's a fifth house. God gives you that free will, who you fall in love with, because the next after you fall in love, that's diseases, illnesses, enemy. The person that you dated, that you fell in love, is the source of your deaths, illnesses, and diseases. Welcome to my channel. We just warming up. Okay. So I'm doing Oracle. I'm doing the houses gets activated, from head to toe, first house all the way to the 12th defeat. Your life is same thing. As soon as you wake up, first house, second house, third house, all the way to the 10th. Yes, it's very easy. I'm here to help you there. Okay, Oracle. I'm gonna do Oracle. I'm doing Tarot. I've already touched the subject of astrology. Readings, remedies, ritual to get to the result. I'm not here trying to convince people to do remedies and ritual. You know your situation. That's enough convincing that you need a ritual and remedy. You won't be here if you don't have a problem. Exactly. Readings bring us out the problem. Your ex is the problem. Bring him out. Bring him out. Bring him out. Why is it always an ex, Sal? It feels like you hate your ex. No, here's the thing. I love all of them. It's them. Wait. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm just that lovable. Virgo. Oh, you guys know I have a moon in Virgo. There was a day like I was an ascendant in Virgo for like a short day. Like 24 hours. I was looking at the wrong chart for me. But anywho, before I start the oracle, the fifth house and how important it is, how with the stellium going on here, it's a lot of events. Think of it this way, from dating, if you're single, falling in love. Ruler of your second house, which is Venus, is in the fifth, and there's chances are there's probably someone that you're talking to right now, okay, that you kind of develop feelings with love. But the dignity of Jupiter matters when you're dating or establishing partnership. So when it's retrograde, let's stay away from someone who's saying they want to be with you if you're not there in that stage. Jupiter is in the 10th for you, retrograde. What it's doing right now is you're more about understanding life and then learning through the hardship and then applying it becomes wisdom. So this is what Jupiter does to us. It gives us the challenges so that way we will know what to do. And then Saturn, of course, ruler of time. Through time and repetitive hard lesson, we learn, oh, so yeah, I'm not gonna be in that kind of relationship anymore because Saturn is in the seventh for you. Okay, so it's a kind of combination there. So other things that I see for the Virgos, which is very important, your Lagna Lord is in the fifth house. I feel like you should start to do things that makes not just happy, but your creative juices because fifth house is intelligence, and Mercury is the graha for intelligence also. In the fifth house, if you're starting a business and there's something creative in this business, creativity is really sparking right now. You gotta go for it. Okay. Because Mars, ruler of your third house, is exalted in the fifth house. You have the drive, you have the passion, you have the tenacity, you have what it takes. So I'm routing for you, Virgo. So release that creativity. You understand me? Okay. And when you're creating fifth house business and things like that, well, you come to the right place. Always, always. On a Thursday, especially if you want to have a lot of money this year, you start right now with a yellow candle before Jupiter goes to your 11th house. Exalted, darling. Exalted. Okay. Now, you don't know what the meaning of exalted. It gives 100%. Grass doesn't know what is good or bad for us. They just give. So hopefully it gives good. Okay. Now, 11th house is your earnings. So, right, you light the yellow. You see how I light the yellow every day? I be lighting it every day because we want that Jupiter exaltation in your 11th house. So, it's this one. Okay. And then don't forget, I already mentioned the goddess Lakshmi. Okay. Goddess Lakshmi in your pocket, in your wallet. Okay. I energize this for you. I pray every morning and every night, okay, for you that you will receive abundance and blessing because she is the goddess of wealth. And so that way you don't disrespect Goddess Lakshmi at night at 6 o'clock. Don't throw trash. Okay, never throw trash after 6. Don't clean, broom, sweep. Because it's a disrespect. Because she's coming in to bring wealth to you at 6 o'clock. Okay, for people who already asked me to energize their talisman, so do not. Okay, no laundry after 6 also. Okay, so no laundry. Okay, so cleaning has to be done in the morning. Okay, so let's see here. This is the oracle first. Have I introduced the room spray that I spray on myself? Because I don't want to, everything's going to get wet. The room spray, it's available there. There's wealth and luck. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Masculine energy. What do I know about this? See, you are what you attract. Did you know that in order for you to attract millions, you would need to change your frequency? And yes, you heard that right. If you are not in the frequency of millions, then you're not attracting it. So this is the citrine and garnet Mega Millions manifestation bracelet. If you're trying to attract mega millions, well, this is the one for you. This is specially energized to elevate your frequency to manifest millions. Earlier, I joke about straight. Now it's asking for masculine energy. Okay. Oh, in real life, this is just on the screen. I don't have this flavor. Totoo ba? Hindi, totoo. Okay. Nagalit tatay ko. Kailangan ng boses malalim. Alam mo yun, dapat merong ano. Masculine energy. So, I want to ask the Virgo, do you know if you're a masculine or you're a feminine sign? You don't know. Okay. So, it's odd, even, odd, even. Okay. So, odd numbers, masculine. Even numbers, feminine. Am I right? Because Aries is masculine. Okay, yeah. See, I know astrology, but not math. I don't know why I went to Adi. 1, 3, 5. That's how do you call this? Masculine. Then you're 6, so you're feminine. Taurus, Cancer, you. So you're feminine. You're a feminine sign. Okay. Am I right? Yes. Yes. Okay. That's very odd for Libra. Then I just realized that. Oh yeah, it is also odd for Scorpio because they're feminine apparently, but they're ruled by Mars. That's where the conflict is. So for you, you're ruled by Mercury, very bi. Oh, you don't know? Okay. Mercury is very bi. It doesn't have any. So masculine energy is about the control. Okay. So masculine, protection, divine masculine. So it's about your energy outwards to the world. Okay. So think of it like Surya. Surya is masculine. Moon, Luna is feminine. So the one that gives energy and we work in the morning. Yes, that's masculine. At night, Moon nurtures us. Feminine. Okay, so it's passive. So right now, the universe is asking you to show up. Okay, with this energy. Especially that Mars, okay, ruler of your eighth house, transformation and changes, ruler of your third house, okay, for your desire, you'll get more accomplishments. That's that one. So we're both combination of the divine feminine and divine masculine. You can tell I'm a combination. You understand me? What kind of combination? Oh, well, I don't know. I'm a special flavor. I give spice. What's next? Tarot. Oh, I can have a sip of my Americano. Americano. O yung mga nasa Pilipinas, dun sa Shopee, i-message nyo lang yung pinsan ko. Tapos kung may di-DM kayo dun, papasa niya sa akin. Okay? Magbabalik na ako sa Shopee. Bisi-bisihan lang ako ng Pasko. So, bumila na dun. Gusto niyo ba nito? Message nyo dun. Okay. Sa totoo lang, galing to dun sa kapatid ko. Mm. Yung, alam mo kung saan galing? O di syempre, dyan sa Pilipinas. O, tapos dito. Tapos yun, sinuwerte ako. Uy, baka, ganyan na, huwag ka na mahiya. Oh, let's see. Mm, 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 mm. Hierophant, oh, you want to get married. I mean, that's all on you. Hierophant. Okay. Saturn in the seventh, guaranteed marriage until end of the year. Done. You have Saturn in the seventh, marriage done. Planets in the seventh, marriage done. There's nothing in the seventh, okay, as far as I've seen, when there's a planet there, it's sealing the deal 100%. There'll be partnership. I haven't seen anyone who has a planet in the seventh that says, yeah, but they've been married. Some people got married, divorced, but they always will have. And Saturn is there, okay, until this end of this year. So if it's about marriage and partnership, you will have it. I don't care if it's Moon, Venus, any planet you put there, but only, okay, the 7 planets. We don't do out the outer planets. Okay, I'm not gonna explain why. So the Hierophant is about partnership. This could be something that you're working on or having a desire right now, which I did mention. When Jupiter is direct, it's better. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I feel like you're going to marry wealthy. Done, Sal. Should I just? Well, you better call me as a planner. I love planning for weddings. It's like I live for the moment for the bride and the groom. I put the same role in one body. That's how much. And also the ninangs and the ninong in one body. Yung pari lang, kasi syempre respetuhin natin yun. Okay. Pero pwede naman din ako ata magbabasbas. Ano bang klaseng basbas ang gusto? Crystal, diba? Usok-usok, kaya ko rin yun. Page of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. Last time I saw this, Ace of Pentacles with a personal client is they got engaged. Ooh, engaged. Love, love, love. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands with the Hierophant. If this is about money, normally the Hierophant is about a successful career in business. We look at your your 10th house, which is Jupiter is there. It's gonna expand. There's gonna be growth, and by March, like what I mentioned, although March, April, May, June, then the money starts to it's gonna pile up. Ooh! Money piling up. Yes, not the bills. Yes, not the bills. Because Ace of Pentacles. Mm. I know how to attract the coins. That's why you're here. And Virgos know the real deal. Okay. Now, you could be a younger fire sign, but this is serious relationship. So if you're single, you'll meet this person. You could be swept off your feet. By the end of this year, you're married. Because this is how strong. And like the one, I mean, not the one. Okay, so there's three grahas. Four. I would call it four. Okay. Strong, very, very strong to give. And now it's five. Okay. Looking at it. If you have Saturn in the 700%, okay, you have K2 in the 100 million% because this is a past life karma. With Rahu in the 7th, gets a little tricky. Something might happen to your partner. Okay. Meaning they're there, but they're not there. Okay. Rahu in the 7th. Okay. But there will be there. Okay. And then, of course, Venus. Venus likes to wait. This is what I've noticed. With Venus in the seventh house, it waits. Oh, yeah, this is, I remember, this is one of the karma of Venus in the seventh. When you have Venus in the seventh house, in the past life, you had already a relationship. Now, when Venus is in the seventh, it gives you this free will. Do you still want to get married? And then this is where they are believed to be promiscuous because they date a lot, they talk a lot. Because now you have your own choice of picking who you want to be with. That's only exclusive for Venus. With Saturn, you don't have a choice. Rahu, no. Ketu, no. But with Venus, Jupiter, we have to see. Okay. I haven't seen anybody with Jupiter in the seventh that their marriage and their relationship is, let's just say, happy, and there are things going. Don't know if it's happy, but there are things. There are things. So, but with Venus in the seventh, let's just say that if you have Venus in the seventh, it becomes more of a choice. Okay. So Ace of Pentacles with the Hierophant. Okay, and again with this Jupiter going to exaltation sign in the 11th house, there's one thing that I only want to share to the Virgo. We got to prepare for the coins, the marriage, the partnership. It's going to be a good Virgo time. And I try to stay away from the eclipse. Yes, I gave that prediction already for you in another video because the eclipse is happening in the sixth house. That's more of like a November kind of reading. It's horrific. Just saying. Okay. This changes. Okay. All right. Oh, the rings available down there. All the rings that you see, okay, that I talk about, it's all down there.